Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily English Talk. I'm Lily.
I'm Tom. If you're new here, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Oh my gosh, Tom, today's topic is one of my absolute favorites.
Really? What is it? Tell them.
Whether you're at home, on the bus, or walking your dog right now, you've made a great choice.
A really great choice, because today's topic, this one is good.
Ooh, I can already feel it. Is it the kind of topic that makes people go, wait, that's what that means?
Exactly that. Today we're talking about would have and would have been.
Okay, yes, I have so much to say about this one.
We both do. But first, if this is your first time here, welcome.
No boring textbooks, no scary grammar rules, just real conversations, real examples, and a lot of laughs.
So if you like what you hear today, please subscribe. It means the world to us, and it means you won't miss our next episode.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay, before we start, we have a question for you, and we want you to stop for just 10 seconds and think about it.
Just 10 seconds. You can be that.
Here it is. Think of one moment in your life, maybe last week, maybe last year, where something didn't go as planned. It can be anything, big or small.
Just like missing a train, forgetting something important, or maybe a plan that just fell apart.
Now ask yourself, what would have happened if things went differently? How would your life have been different?
Write it in the comments. We read every single one.
Seriously, we do. And your comment might even help another learner today. So go ahead, write it down.
All right, got your answer? Perfect, because everything you just thought about, that is exactly what today's lesson is about.
Tom, can I tell you something a bit embarrassing?
Oh, always. Go ahead.
So last weekend, I was planning to go to this incredible food festival. I had been looking forward to it for literally 3 weeks.
Oh, nice. How was it?
I didn't go.
What? Why?
I set my alarm for 8 a.m., but I accidentally set it for 8 p.m. So I woke up at noon, looked at my phone, and thought, oh no.
Oh, no is right.
And the worst part, my friend sent me photos. The food looked amazing. There were these giant waffles and fresh pasta stalls, and
Okay, stop. You're hurting me.
it would have been the best day of my month.
There it is. Did you all hear that? It would have been the best day.
Yes, because it didn't happen. I would have gone, I would have eaten everything, it would have been wonderful, but none of it happened because of one alarm.
This is literally the perfect example of today's grammar. One sentence full of feeling. I love it.
And Tom, what about you? Any would have moments recently?
Okay, so this is slightly embarrassing too.
Perfect. Tell me everything.
Okay, last Tuesday, I was about to book tickets to see my favorite band. They were performing live just 30 minutes from my house. I had the website open, my card ready.
And?
My internet cut out for exactly 4 minutes. When it came back, the tickets were sold out.
No.
Oh, yes. 4 minutes. It would have been an amazing concert. I would have had the best night, but instead, I sat at home eating toast.
Eating toast. I'm sorry, that's a little bit funny.
It is funny now. It was not funny then.
But do you see how naturally we're using the structure? Would have been, would have had, would have gone, all in real stories, real feelings.
That's the magic of this grammar. It lives inside real-life moments.
All right, let's take a breath and make this super clear. No panic, no stress.
Just understanding. Clean and simple.
So, what is would have? Let's start with the most important idea.
Go for it.
Would have talks about a past situation that did not happen. It's imaginary. It exists only in our minds.
Exactly. And that's why it carries so much emotion, because we're talking about something that could have been real, but wasn't. Key concept. Would have equals a past action or situation that was possible but did not happen. It lives in an imaginary past.
Now let's look at the structure. It's actually very simple.
Ready? Write this down if you want. Structure. Would plus have plus past participle. Would have gone, not would have go. Would have eaten, not would have eat. Would have seen, not would have see. Would have called, not would have call.
The past participle is the same form you use with have in present perfect. Gone, eaten, seen, called. Same form, different time and meaning.
And now the really useful one, would have been.
Yes, this one is everywhere.
Would have been is just would have plus the past participle of be. So, would have been. It would have been amazing, but it wasn't. It didn't happen. That would have been helpful, but it wasn't, unfortunately. It would have been a mistake. Good thing it didn't happen.
Notice something? Would have been isn't always regret. Sometimes it's relief.
Right. It would have been a disaster. That's relief. You're glad it didn't happen.
So this structure carries many emotions: regret, reflection, relief, surprise, empathy.
That's why native speakers use it all the time. It's a very human way to talk.
Would have, regret, reflection, relief, surprise, empathy. The emotion depends on the situation, not the grammar.
Okay, let's go through real-life categories, starting with travel, because everyone has travel stories.
Oh, yes, travel gives us so many would have moments.
Imagine this. You planned a beach holiday. You booked the hotel, packed your bags. You were so ready. Then the night before, you get sick.
Ugh, awful feeling.
So later, when someone asks, "How was the trip?" you say,
Ugh, I didn't go, but it would have been incredible. I would have swum in the sea every morning. I would have tried all the local food.
perfect, multiple would-haves in a row. And they all describe things that were planned, real intentions, but they stayed in the imagination. I would have swum in the sea. Planned, but didn't happen. It would have been a perfect holiday. Imagined outcome. I would have taken so many photos. Intention, unrealized.
Now, Tom, what's the difference between these two sentences?
Okay, test me.
I swam in the sea versus I would have swum in the sea.
Easy. First one, it happened. Real past. Second one, it did not happen. Imaginary past. Same idea, completely different reality.
Exactly. And this difference is huge for meaning. Native speakers hear this instantly.
Let's go to school situations because almost everyone can relate to this.
Oh no, exam flashbacks incoming.
Imagine you studied really hard for a big exam. You were well prepared. But on the day of the exam, you got terrible food poisoning. You couldn't even sit up.
Oh, that is the worst timing.
You had to miss the exam. And later, when your friend asks, you say,
I would have done so well. I knew everything. I would have passed easily if I hadn't been sick.
beautiful sentence. Now, notice something important here. We added a condition. If I hadn't been sick. This is a very common pattern.
The if clause gives the reason why it didn't happen, and the would have clause shows what could have been. Common pattern, if plus past perfect equals would have plus past participle. If I had studied more, I would have passed. If she had called me, I would have helped her.
And this works the other way, too. You can start with would have.
Show us.
I would have passed if I had studied more. Same meaning, different word order. Both are completely natural.
Learners, this pattern is your superpower. Once you understand it, you will hear it everywhere. Okay, let's go to something closer to the heart. Family situations.
Oh, yes, this is where would have really shines.
Imagine your parents spent a lot of money on piano lessons for you when you were young, but you never practiced. You quit after 6 months.
Oh, very relatable.
And now, 20 years later, you hear a beautiful piano piece and think, I would have been able to play that. I would have been so good if I had practiced.
Lovely. That's regret and reflection at the same time.
And it's very honest. You're not blaming anyone, you're just looking back with a little sadness. I would have been able to play that. Lost skill, missed potential. She would have been so proud of me. Imagining someone's reaction. We would have had more time together. Reflecting on a relationship.
Tom, what about friendship situations?
Great point. Imagine your best friend moved to another city. You didn't say goodbye properly because you thought you'd see them again soon. But then, life got busy.
Ugh, that hurts.
And you think, I would have organized a proper farewell dinner. I would have told them how much they meant to me. It would have been such a meaningful moment.
That's beautiful and sad and completely real.
This is why would have is such important language. It holds our deepest feelings.
Let's move to professional life because this is where many learners need this grammar.
Job interviews, presentations, meetings, so many would have moments.
Imagine you applied for your dream job. You got through to the final interview, but the morning of the interview, there was a massive traffic accident on the road.
No.
You arrived 25 minutes late. You were flustered and stressed. You didn't get the job.
And later, when someone asks, you say,
I would have performed so much better if I had arrived on time. I was well prepared. I would have made a strong impression. I think I would have got the job.
3 would haves in 4 sentences, and each one is completely natural.
Now, compare this to a much simpler sentence. I didn't get the job. That's just a fact. It tells us nothing about your feelings, your preparation, your situation.
Good. Would have gives context. It tells the whole story. Okay, mistake time. This is important.
Don't worry, we say this with love. Every learner makes these mistakes. Mistake 1, forgetting have. Wrong. I would gone to the party. Correct. I would have gone to the party.
Wrong. She would called you. Correct. She would have called you. The word have is small, but it must be there. Would gone, would called, these sound wrong to native speakers immediately.
Think of it as a team. Would plus have. They always travel together. Mistake 2, using simple past instead of past participle. Wrong. I would have went to the market. Correct. I would have gone to the market.
Wrong. We would have ate dinner together. Correct. We would have eaten dinner together.
This is a very common one. Learners sometimes put the simple past instead of the past participle.
Remember, it's gone, not went. Eaten, not ate. Seen, not saw. The past participle.
Mistake 3, missing the condition. Reason.
Here's a sentence. Tell me if it feels complete. I would have gone to the gym.
It feels unfinished, like I'm waiting for something.
Exactly. The listener's waiting for a reason. Would have needs a but or an if. Incomplete. I would have gone to the gym. Complete. I would have gone to the gym, but I had a headache. Complete. I would have gone to the gym if I had finished work earlier.
Without the reason, the sentence just floats in the air. Add a but or an if, and suddenly it makes perfect sense.
Mistake 4. Mixing tenses with would have been. Wrong. It would be a great trip, but I got sick.
Correct. It would have been a great trip, but I got sick.
Wrong. The party would be more fun if you came. Correct. The party would have been more fun if you had come.
Would be talks about the present or future. Would have been talks about a past situation that didn't happen. English is very time sensitive.
Always ask yourself, am I talking about the past? Then use would have been. Okay, vocabulary time. We're picking 5 words from today that will help you use would have more naturally.
Listen carefully. Repeat after us if you can.
Flustered. Say it. Flustered.
Flustered means nervous, confused, and not calm, usually because something unexpected happened.
Example. I arrived late and felt completely flustered during the interview.
Would have example. I wouldn't have been so flustered if I had slept better the night before. Farewell. A beautiful and a little sad word.
Farewell means goodbye, especially a final or emotional goodbye.
Example, we organized a farewell dinner for our colleague.
Would have an example. I would have said a proper farewell, but everything happened so fast. Potential. This one is so useful.
Potential means the ability or possibility to become something great in the future.
Example, she has so much potential as a writer.
Would have example, he would have reached his full potential if he had had better opportunities. Impression. Very useful in professional English.
An impression is the feeling or opinion someone gets about you when they first meet you.
Example. She made an excellent impression at the job interview.
Would have example. I would have made a better impression if I hadn't been so tired. Oh, and finally, meaningful. A warm, beautiful word.
Meaningful means important and full of deep feeling or value.
Example, it was the most meaningful conversation I've ever had.
Would have example. It would have been such a meaningful moment if everyone had been there.
Let's do a quick comparison. 4 sentences, 4 completely different meanings. Ready?
Go! I didn't help him. Just a fact, nothing more. I couldn't help him. I wanted to, but I was unable. I wouldn't help him. I refused. I chose not to. I would have helped him. I wanted to, and I was able to, but I didn't get the chance. 4 sentences, same basic idea, but completely different stories behind them.
This is why grammar isn't boring, it's meaning. Every word choice tells a different story. Now, a short natural dialogue. 2 friends talking after a weekend. Listen for all the would-have structures.
Hey, I heard there was a free concert in the park on Saturday. Did you go?
Don't remind me. I would have gone, but I had to babysit my nephew.
Oh no, it would have been amazing. The weather was perfect.
I know, and I would have met you there if I had known earlier. I would have asked my sister to babysit instead.
It would have been such a fun afternoon together.
Next time, promise?
Promise.
Count them. How many would-haves did you catch? 5? 6? All completely natural.
Now try reading that dialogue with a friend or out loud to yourself. Feel how it flows.
Okay, friends, let's bring it all together. Summary time.
Short, clear, and powerful. Here we go. Would have plus past participle equals a past action that did not happen. Would have been equals a past state or feeling that did not happen. It always needs a reason, but or if. Emotions, regret, reflection, relief, surprise, empathy. Structure, would plus have plus past participle equals would have gone. Common in apologies, explanations, storytelling, and conversations.
And remember, you don't need to use this perfectly immediately. Start by noticing it in movies, in podcasts, in songs.
Every time you hear it, your brain is learning. That's how natural language works.
Then, slowly, start using it in small sentences first. I would have called you, but, Perfect. That's enough to start.
Okay, here is your challenge for the comments.
We love reading these. Seriously, they make our day.
Complete one of these sentences about your own life and write it in the comments. Option A. Last week I would have, but. Option B. It would have been, if. Option C. I would have been, if.
Use your real life, real experience. Don't worry about being perfect. Just try.
And if you see someone else's comment, give them a heart. Support each other. That's how this community grows.
We'll be reading the comments and maybe even answering some.
Friends, that is it for today's episode. I hope this felt clear, warm, and useful.
Would have and would have been. You now understand why it exists, not just how to use it.
And that makes all the difference. Grammar with meaning sticks. Grammar without meaning disappears.
Deep wisdom from Lily over here.
I try.
Before you go, 3 things. 1. Subscribe if you haven't yet.
2. Write your sentence in the comments. We are waiting for it.
And 3. Teaser time. Our next episode?
Ooh, this one is good. We're looking at must have versus should have versus could have.
The 3 modal have brothers.
Exactly. Because once you master would have, you need to know how it's different from the others.
It's gonna be fun. Make sure you don't miss it.
Until next time, keep learning, keep speaking, and remember,
Every sentence you try is a step forward, even the wrong ones.
especially the wrong ones.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye. See you in the next one.